Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The spoilers for Thursday, August 8th Days of Our Lives show indicate that Paul Narita was still concerned about John Black and his abduction experience. Paul also expressed his worries over Brady Black, but Andrew Donovan encouraged him and diverted his attention with a passionate speech. Then on Thursday's episode of Days, Andrew received word on the phone from E.G. Demura, approving Theresa Donovan's plea agreement, which reduced her jail sentence to 6 months. Because he was worried about Theresa's prison term, Tate Black told Brady lies in the town square about returning to Salem. Brady said that he has been feeling overburdened recently and apologized for not phoning Tate to tell him the news. Tate accepted, feeling that he ought to remain in the city, but Brady was certain that he needed to return to Lacrosse camp. Sophia Choi was prevented from approaching Tate and Brady by Holly Jonas. In the meanwhile, Holly promised to give Sophia her check from the bistro and gave her tips after dragging her away. Holly didn't understand Sophia's behavior since she was working Sophia's shifts and following their agreement. Asking Holly and Tate whether they had done it, yet provided a fresh perspective, and Sophia obviously liked making their lives unpleasant. Holly's statement that Sophia handled the matter herself made it clear to Sophia that she and Tate had not become intimate. Holly stated that Tate was under stress because of all that was going on with Theresa, while Sophia countered that he may be homosexual or had become disinterested in Holly. Sophia looked impish when Holly marched out, defending her relationship. In the town center, they bumped into Tate and Brady while returning with Andrew and Paul. Tate said Theresa farewell off-screen at the Salem Police Department, happy to hear she would only be doing a 6-month sentence. Tate subsequently told Brady over the phone that he was at the airport catching a trip back to Lacrosse camp in New York. Tate spoke with Holly after Theresa was sent to Statesville and provided updates. Watching Holly and Tate leave to catch the boat, Sophia seemed cunning once again. John felt shaky when he saw Deidre Hall's character, Marlene Evans, in the townhouse on Thursday's episode of Days. Marlene demanded John be checked out again, even though he had already been checked out in Poplar Bluff. At the hospital, John had a pleasant reunion with Paul and Brady, but when Marlene questioned him about his captivity, he had little to say. John did, however, imply that maybe his experience had anything to do with the turmoil surrounding Abigail Dinera. On Thursday's DOOL program in Poplar Bluff, Jack Thurverix looked over the bracelet that Chad Demura had discovered in that room. Although Chad was unsure whether Abigail was wearing it at the time of the assault, he was certain that it belonged to her. Jack wasn't as certain as Chad that Abigail had really been there, even if Leo Stark had taken some of her valuables for Clyde Weston. The mysterious lady listened in outside the door as Chad and Jack were arguing about all of this. When Jack and Chad questioned the mysterious woman after hearing a disturbance, they discovered that the bracelet belonged to her. Regretfully, this lady had no idea who she was or where she had obtained it. She said that after a horrific accident a few years before, which necessitated reconstructive surgery on her face, she woke up with memory loss and wasn't sure whether this was her intended appearance. Clyde was the guy who gave her all the explanations in the hospital, according to the mystery lady. She may still be a danger from wicked people, according to Clyde, so he drove her to Poplar Bluff, where she would be secure. At some point, Rebecca Goldman assisted in the retrieval of the unidentified lady, but she and Clyde vanished from sight. Chad and Jack surmised that John was given the room because the mystery lady had lately departed to hunt for Clyde and Goldman after becoming weary of waiting. Chad acknowledged that the mystery lady may be his wife given the circumstances surrounding Abigail's trauma 2 years before. The lady found it difficult to comprehend all of this, even if Jack supported Chad and suggested that she may be his daughter. The lady suspected this was a ruse, but Chad and Jack assured her they wouldn't hurt her. They persuaded the lady to accompany them back to Salem since they only wanted to assist her in discovering who she was. On Thursday's episode of Days, the mysterious woman eventually consented, but she gave Chad a dire warning if he attempted to harm her. Stay tuned for additional speculation on whether or not this lady is indeed Abigail, as spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that Jack and Chad will attempt to discover her true identity. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Justin and Alex Kyriakis will carry on their acrimonious altercation at the Kyriakis house. While Victor Kyriakis isn't there to defend himself, Alex isn't thrilled with Justin disparaging him, and Justin is still upset with Victor for stealing his son. Of course, until things finally calm down, Alex will continue to lash out at Justin as he firmly thinks Victor is his real father. Since tonight should actually be about a family celebration, Justin and Alex may ultimately opt to end their debate. In relation to family festivities, a DOL wedding wouldn't be complete without certain family members returning. To assist in filling a vacancy on Alex's side, Sonny Kyriakis will return to the scene. According to teasers for Days, Andrew Donovan will return to Salem as well. Expect him to meet up with Stephanie Johnson and Roman Brady. Presumably still in a relationship, Andrew and Paul Narita will reportedly go home together. While Andrew is in the bar catching up with Stephanie and Roman, Paul goes to the townhouse where he discovers something unexpected. Brady Black is unsure about how he'll handle the ceremony and is having trouble with his love for Theresa Donovan. Brady took a glass and some alcohol out of the cupboard for this reason. Paul should talk Brady out of drinking and persuade him to speak about his enduring love for Theresa instead, after he enters the room and seizes Brady's moment of temptation. Xander Cook will have a heated exchange with Jack Deverex after his disagreement with Leo Stark. But Xander will really hope that he can present a peace offering and atone for the past. According to Days spoilers, Jack will be shocked by Xander's present. Will Xander return his share of the spectator to him, or will he offer him something else as a surprise? Sarah Horton won't get it at home since Bonnie Kyriakis acknowledged that she discovered Fiona Cook's wedding invitation in the garbage. Since Sarah said that she didn't place anything there, would Theresa be held accountable for perhaps discarding it? Theresa may acknowledge it and say it again. She was worried that Fiona would ruin Sarah and Xander's special day. However, it's possible that Theresa may appear naive and claim that there is a misunderstanding. In any case, Theresa will handle the situation well, but she will become more concerned that Fiona could really attend the wedding. According to teasers for Days of Our Lives, Xander's mother will attend the double wedding, which means there will be a major Friday cliffhanger. As Fiona comes with some shocking revelations to make, our day's forecasts indicate some turbulent times. Stay in for updates on all the amazing news that will be revealed. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.